Hey guys, this is Josh Boy 2000. Hope you all have a fantastic day. How you guys doing? And today I have another 4 videos to react who have been requested in the comments. My 4 reactions are Confame by AnimatedJames, which is the archive, because it was a re-upload, because I did notice that video was on the AnimatedJames channel, but I don't know, it just got somehow deleted it, but it is re-uploaded and just call it archive. Anyways, the next is Thomas Land Edaville 2016. Another Thomas video that all fans really want me to watch. Thomas friends explored the Rails Fisher Price exhibit discovery. I guess it's another amusement park roller coaster. I don't know what it is, but we'll see about that. It's another vlog, just a soothing view, which I'm pretty much looking forward to react to it. And finally, why the past, present, and future matters for the Sonic Frontier. Alright, and this is going to be very interesting, and I really hope you all enjoy my reactions. And right now I am very tired, because again, I just come back home from work and my feet are sore. I've been working a lot, have a long day, so yeah, wish me luck, folks. I mean, I might not gonna think straight, but I'll do my best. So yeah, again, here we go. Let's get this video. 3, 2, 1, start.
Are you AnimatedJames?
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
I am such a huge fan.
That's all too sudden, but he's in a rush, you know.
A picture with you? Yeah, listen, I'm kind of in a hurry for something, so I don't really have time.
His hands are tight, you know.
Okay, look, dude, I'm sorry. I really gotta go. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
I mean, no offense. He has a lot of work to do. He has a meeting or something. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, he's triggered. See his face? Oh, no. I don't like that at all.
Not so fast.
Oh, shoot.
How did you get
What
in
the?
here? You stole my hotel.
I stole your hotel. Now.
He stole it, you thief.
You're doing all this just for a picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, a picture? Seriously? Oh, come on.
Strange.
Now why don't you get started? Unless you want a bullet in your head.
Because you know he doesn't have time for you to get a picture.
Okay, look, maybe we
I
can
know you're a
find
fan of
some
it,
sort
but
of
still.
solution.
Why you have to do this?
That gun is fake.
I painted the tip.
Look, maybe we can find some sort of
Alright,
solution
and
to
he's
this that
continuing on
doesn't
that.
result in violence.
You got 2 choices here. Either give me that picture and that autograph, or I make your head into a
What?
pencil because of
A pencil?
You just wanted a picture.
Picture and autograph.
Oh my lord. Is that really necessary that you're gonna do?
Okay.
You're doing a freaking hostage?
Who am I making this out to?
Your God.
God? What? What do you mean by that?
So, Y O U.
Oh shoot. Well, you got it. You got another gun. Okay. Do you have another one? Nope, you don't. Oh! You shot him! Oh shoot. That's the crime. Yeah, you kind of freaked up there. You killed your fan. Oh no, his reaction is not looking too well. He freaked it up. You thought you're proud of yourself? Yep, that's not okay.
Call the cops.
Yeah, he's screwed. You're toast when you're shooting your fan there. I mean, he was doing this for a good reason, because he doesn't want to die. But what he did was a huge crime.
That's boring.
He was just doing self-defense.
That's slightly less boring.
Wow.
Okay, so
Haven't seen AnimatedJames there in a while.
Two.
Okay, what the heck? Your maker. What the hell? Yeah, you're making it uncomfortable.
You're smiling.
Yeah, what the frick? Oh, shoot. Alright, now to the next one. Man, I've seen a lot of Thomas videos there. I mean, it's the fans. They just wanted me to react to it, so they just thought it was entertaining. Oh boy. Again, I'm so exhausted from work. Yep. I got this. Let's do this. Choo choo! There's the train. There's Thomas. Yeah, I saw the whole photo. Whole scene. Oh, it's just photos. It's just a vlog or no filming or... Oh, it is filming. No talking? Really? Yeah, and there are there are a lot of characters in Thomas the Train Engine. Yeah. Oh, I know. I think I've seen that place where I react to it before. I think it's the other Discovery video. I think it's the same thing. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. The Cranky's Crane Drop. Oh yeah, he does look very cranky. Not in a good mood. Yikes. That looks fun. That looks fun. Wash. So no talking, just showing the photos. I mean, fine. Is that what you all want? Just discuss things. Yeah, those eyes keep on moving by itself. It's kind of creeping me out. It looks like a horror or something like those. Yeah. Yeah, that was good. I like it. And he always smile like... It's a little kind of creepy smile there. I think that's himself doing the videos. He's also doing content. All he was just smiling. I was taking a picture and say cheese. Oh my god. I mean, there's a lot of great things in this world, in this place. There's more. I mean, that's not all. Yeah, the eyes, the mouth moving by itself. Yeah, that kind of creeps me out whenever it does that. I mean, eek, gives me heebie-jeebies. There's Thomas. That's the train. I like trains. I like trains. Wow. Looks nice. Not bad. Not bad. I like to see the whole photos of it. I mean, it is interesting, but I mean, yeah, every time they talk while I talk, I just can't even think straight. Yeah,
is a
that's why.
science museum specializing in more than 100 hands-on exhibits for kids to interact with. I recently took my family here and had an overwhelming positive experience with them. Most of the exhibits you're seeing right now are actually what I like to call permanent exhibits, as they really haven't changed throughout the years.
Really?
The Discovery Cube does, however, offer many other exhibits that come in, set up shop, and within a few months go away. This allows for some fresh content to keep the average customer like me interested and coming back for more.
I guess it's a little discovery there. I guess there is the talking.
Explore the Rails
It was
exhibit,
just
which was currently in
just
town.
discuss some
But there
things.
were
So
many other interesting things that I
why
thought
not?
were worthy
No one's
of a
perfect.
short video.
I'm not
And
perfect.
actually, if you know me, this is a bit of a long video. And I'd like some feedback as to
Yeah,
if the longer
a
format
very
is
long
something you
video.
might want to see more
Wish me luck, you
regularly
all.
in the future.
Dang, there's a lot of people there. Look at all the people. And there's a freaking Christmas tree.
So, I actually filmed this footage back on December 14th.
Okay.
So by the time you actually see this video, a few weeks have passed. However, as seen from the footage, it really was nice to see the children with their big smiles looking up to Jolly Santa.
And there's Santa.
Another highlight, which
Like,
happens to be
most
an
kids love
annual event,
Santa.
is the gingerbread house contest. There were literally
That's
hundreds
creative.
of these.
That's
on
creative. I like those
board,
masterpieces
created by
of the
families
gingerbread.
like mine.
I still believe in Jesus. Because, you know, my nationality is the Christianity. Yeah, that's me. Oh, yeah, Frozen. Yeah, I still do not like Frozen. Still hate it. Yeah, I mean, most people hate Frozen. Even I do. But it's my opinion, folks. Please, just get off my back.
Alright, our kids really enjoyed this exhibit. You were given a bunch of edible items to create your own derby cars. Then you could take that creation and race it against other contestants. Then, if you were daring to
racers.
the car at the end, although I told my kids not
That's
to
like
eat
a
them,
competition.
I still saw a few items go in the mouth. Come on, Dad, it's food, right?
Come on, slowpokes. Keep going. Just do it.
Explore the Rails is a Thomas and Friends adventure presented by Fisher Price. This exhibit is centered around everyone's favorite blue engine, Thomas. I was really looking
Thomas the Head
forward
Train
to this
Engine.
exhibit and
Yep,
had heard some
that's his
decent
name.
reviews
The
online,
main character.
so I decided to take a day trip and check it out for myself. First thing that really caught my attention was this nice looking Thomas that seemed to have plenty of young engineers fascinated.
Yeah, most of the
and
kids
engaged,
love this one.
as they were
Loves
checking
Thomas.
out his inner engine and flipping his levers
watch
to make
those
sounds
things.
such as Thomas's whistle.
Kids are cute.
Taking a bigger look at the exhibit floor, I was pretty impressed at how many activities there were to explore, and the size of the room was decent as well. I think I was expecting a bit more on the size, but in the end, there was plenty of activities here to keep the young engineer busy for quite some time.
Yeah, too many people. I'm not really interested in Thomas 2, but maybe I was little. Nah, I don't think I'm also interested when I was a little kid. And no offense, Thomas. Just really interested in all those roller coaster things from the last video, but this one here.
Taking a look
I don't know
at
why does it
Percy,
remind me
this
of like
exhibit
a
had
museum
young
or
engineers
something.
attempting to fix his wobbly wheels, as well as repairing other miscellaneous parts.
God.
You can also spend your time loading
Sorry, my
coal
nose itches,
into
maybe because
his
of
coal
work, I
box.
think. Anyways. Careful. Careful, little girl.
The theme
Be
here
careful.
was definitely
Try not to
centered
fall.
around Sodor, as there were many
Parents
famous
should look out for
icons
them.
that stood out,
Yeah,
such
parents.
as the Sodor Steamworks, Knapford Station, and many of Thomas's friends, such as Percy Gordon and Victor, to name a few.
Wow. Look at what he's wearing. Saying, all aboard! Ooh. That's going. Come on. Swimming needs coal and water. I mean, yeah, those are the rules. That's what they're supposed to. They need coal. Yeah.
Definitely one of the highlights for me was this Thomas Wooden Railway layout that they had right in the dead middle of the exhibit floor. Honestly, being a big wooden railway fanatic, this really put me in my comfort zone, and I
just
was
really
alone,
puts into
as the
spot.
majority of the kids seemed to be
And there's a
lured
freaking
in
barn.
as well. This
Saw
thing
the
was
barn.
packed to the brim with kids working together. The table was designed in a way that allowed young engineers to create pretty much any layout they could dream up with the pieces that were available. And speaking
What
of
is this
availability,
place?
they had a decent amount of the 2013 Wooden Railway lineup.
I think I wasn't
But
paying
honestly,
attention on the
this
title.
was really cool, and I believe it was worth the trip in itself to see. The kids really seemed to be enjoying
Some
the
type of
Wooden
Thomas
Railway
Land
table.
or
I'm gonna let
Explore
the rest
Rails.
of this video here speak for itself.
I don't know. I can't even tell. But oh well. Oh well. Again, this place is cool. It's not bad. I think it's good. Yeah, it's good. Kids playing the trains and the trail racks and the train tracks. Yeah. Marine grade paint. Yeah. Don't forget the tickets. If you don't have tickets, you're out. No ride. No ride on the train.
Another nice feature was this email a photo to yourself booth that was set up and included an interactive screen for kids to easily take a
That's
picture
cool.
and send it to an email
Okay.
address of their choice.
Yeah, I usually loved pictures when I was little. Taking a lot
Now,
of
if someone
pictures.
were to ask me, Josh, what was your favorite part of the exhibit? Well, you're currently looking at it. The evolution of Thomas takes you through a journey on how Thomas the Tank Engine became who he
Wow, that
is
was
today.
totally a long
From the man
time ago.
himself, the Rev. W. Audrey, to many other
Wow,
important
dude.
figures that have been a part of the Thomas universe. I really spent a good portion of my day going through this part of the exhibit. As the history
Man,
and
got
lore
emails
is so
here.
deep and rich. From original models to hand-sketched images. For me, this was the most memorable part
Alright.
of the
Sorry,
entire experience.
got distracted again. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, look at the train. It's totally a long time ago. Whew. Why do I feel so sleepy all of a sudden? think I woke up too early, you guys, to get ready to go to work. Yeah, that's also the thing why I can't think straight as well. I know I always say that, but I'm serious. I'm serious, folks. Just woke up in the morning to get ready. And there's the exit.
Upon taking the exit, it almost felt like Disneyland to me. Yep, true marketing here, as they took me right out into the gift shop, which was conveniently littered with Thomas merchandise for you to spend at will. And they actually had a very nice selection here of Thomas.
I do like
Rio,
going to Clips.
and many other railway brands.
That's also an amusement park. So there's a lot of roller coasters. My favorite one is the Rattler. It was so fast.
Overall, I'd have to say I had a very memorable experience here.
Good old memories.
I recommend you take a look at this exhibit if it happens to
memory
make
lanes.
its way to your hometown. This is something that can really put a big smile on the young engineer's face, and they will most likely be talking about it for ages to come. For me, the wooden railway layout and the evolution of Thomas was worth the price tag alone. This is something I think the Thomas & Friends brand should keep pushing. Props to Mattel and
I'm not sure if it's still continuing
this
or
and
something.
bringing it to my hometown. Thanks for watching.
It's fine. Oh. And there's the opera, the singers.
This video is sponsored by Tokyo Treat and Sakura Co.
What the?
Sonic the Hedgehog is a video game series
Oh.
that has experienced
Oh, we're on to the next one. Alright, now to the last one. And it's totally long. It's like, I don't know, 36 or 7 minutes. Okay, wish me luck on that as well. Yeah. Why so long? A lot of discussions or something?
Now, over 30 years later into Sonic's gaming tenure,
Again, wow.
there are so many people that love and care about Sonic. But the problem is everyone has a different idea.
Gosh, I'm so tired.
What makes Sonic good.
Long videos are totally a lot of work. Wow.
What can we
I feel like I'm super busy.
expect? I can only speak for myself and my experiences, and I know other fans may disagree. Before I get into it, I just want to say this video is a one-off, and I wanted to express my opinions on the state of the Sonic series. I appreciate your patience, as more cartoons are definitely coming.
I do play Sonic at my PSP game. Yeah, PSP. But like I said, I know I said it multiple times, it's broken, and I don't play it anymore, so I don't need it. I don't need PSP, so.
January 1994, when I was just 3 years old, my mom came home from the mall with Sonic the Hedgehog
Totally long time ago when you were
I got my
3.
Genesis for Christmas the month prior with Miss Pac-Man as my first game, and while it was fun, Sonic is what
I love oh yeah, I like enjoying playing Pac-Man as well when I was little.
all the time, went to the local video
Yeah,
game store
trying not to
other Genesis
drop the
games,
rings.
using them as gifts. I watched Sat AM, I went to McDonald's for the Sonic 3 campaign.
McDonald's.
I dressed up as Sonic
Okay.
and I even got a 32X and Knuckles Chaotix because I saw it advertised.
Yeah, everything is chaos. Yeah, I did learn from that. Chaotic.
Yeah.
I did watch a lot of fighting
fighting
battle in the Sonic videos, so.
Knuckles and Robotnik on the playground. Whenever I went to the grocery store with my mom, I always wanted the Sonic mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because it had Sonic's face on it. I know. My
Okay.
Sonic series definitely had a huge impact on me as a child, with one of the biggest ones being the Sonic 2 cover art. It's what made me want to be an artist. I would take the paper out of the Genesis shell case, and I would make my own alternate covers on the back. It's pretty weird to look back in hindsight and see just how this silly blue rat changed my life. I somehow missed the Saturn era. I did get
Who even
Sonic
missed Sonic?
Genesis, but I had no idea at the time that other versions of it existed. My mom was aware of the Saturn and went to Walmart to buy one for me. But the guy working in
That's
the
interesting.
section actually discouraged her from buying it, and he told her that I was better off without one. In hindsight, I am glad it worked out the way it did. The Saturn's library
mission complete.
was already limited as it was in the
Then you
United
beat the
States,
level.
and its even more limited Sonic selection would have been disappointing, especially to me at that age.
Yikes.
Really, it worked out.
Kinda sorry for you that you feel
for the Genesis and
disappointment.
32X, well, except for Sonic CD and the Sega CD, I somehow missed that one. Besides, once the late 90s came, Pokemon
Again,
was my
memory
new
lane.
thing.
Brings back
I
memories.
still loved Sonic, and I watched Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog on Toon Disney in 1998, but the hype around the Pokemon boom just covered all areas. Games, TV shows, toys, cards, movies, and everyone at school
Yeah, even the
was so into
games,
it too.
video games or action
There was
figures.
nothing else quite like it. It was everywhere. I continued to play the Sonic games I had on my Sega Genesis.
I think I thought
and
Mario
well
is,
into
yeah, Super
2000
Mario.
with my friends. And, I mean, Pokemon was still huge, and pop music like NSYNC and
Yeah,
Britney
Pokemon's
Spears
like
around
one of the
world.
longest
I didn't
like
care.
anime
I
shows
just
there.
loved
It was totally
Sonic
long.
and Pokemon
And it's
video
still
games
going.
and things like that.
Ash Ketchum is still
We just got
playing
our PC
Pokemon.
at Best Buy,
Si-
and I found
still have the
Sonic
Pikachu.
3-pack
Go
that had Sonic
Pikachu!
Art, Sonic CD, and the Sonic and Knuckles collection in it. I wouldn't be able to play Sonic CD for a couple of years until a patch was released by a website called Sonic Cult, and I didn't touch Sonic and Knuckles collection since I already had the games on my Genesis. But
See how
I love
it is?
Sonic R. I play that all the time. But then one day, a Toys R Us catalog arrived in the mail, and I flipped through it looking for cool new Pokemon toys. I then spotted in the electronics section that Sega had a brand new system, the
Sega.
Dreamcast, and all of the controllers with all of the different colors they had were on display.
Oh yeah, you better watch out with the
I saw
water.
Sonic Adventure and
You wanna
Sonic
drown.
Shuffle as
Saying
some of the available games, and I suddenly realized what I had missed. I showed my mom the catalog,
Battle the
telling her
Eggman.
I wanted a Dreamcast. So after
Okay.
a quick trip to Funko Land, which is
Funko
a
Land.
video game store that got absorbed into GameStop shortly after, I got a Dreamcast and only Sonic Shuffle, simply because Sonic Adventure was sold out.
Oh
That's okay.
shoot.
I would invite my friends over.
I
and
hate
play
that
Sonic
as well
Shuffle
whenever
like
it's
crazy.
sold out.
This
That's
was my first
totally
real
unacceptable
exposure
for
to
me.
modern Sonic. But at the time,
I don't like
no
that
such
whenever it's
division
sold out.
in the series existed yet. Even though Sonic looked and felt slightly different, it was still Sonic to me, and no different than the character I fell in
Really?
love with 6 years prior.
Okay, I think I see your point.
Now, I
He
don't
does have
know
a
if
point
it's
that he's
because I
just
was
do
a
the
little
same thing
older,
over and
or
over,
if it's just
saying,
because of the slightly
gotta go
vibe
fast.
I got from the
Bum, bum,
series,
bum,
but
bum,
the
bum,
adventure era in the
bum.
2000s,
Always getting
early
the
2000s
the
specifically,
rings.
2000 to about 2003, I'd say, was a highlight. Thanks to being on the internet with a dial-up connection in 2001, I was now able to catch up on all the Sonic stuff I missed in the 90s. The Game Gear was a
Running
thing.
in the
How did I miss
90s.
that? Wait, Sonic CD, the game that didn't work on my computer, was actually first released for a similar add-on to the Genesis, just like the 32X? There was another Sonic cartoon I hadn't heard about called Sonic.
Really, you never
Pokemon, and it aired
sounds
on
like
the
you never
Sci-Fi Channel,
expected of
apparently.
it.
And there was a Sonic movie from Japan that just came out too. Sonic
Interesting.
Underground, this new Sonic movie
Yeah,
from
for the
Japan
yeah, the
had an
Japan.
animated Knuckles in it.
I mean
which is
Tokyo.
a noticeable absence
Wow.
I felt in Sat AM and in Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. I was on Sonic websites like Sonic HQ, Sonic Stadium, and various MSN groups that allowed me to dive deep into Sonic's now decade-old history. I also discovered Sonic parodies thanks to Newgrounds in 2001.
It's like the timeline or
And even though
evolution
I
of
was too young to
Sonic.
understand lots of the adult jokes,
So that's why it's
it
called
shaped a
the
large
past,
part of
present,
me, and I
and
wanted
the
to make
future.
content just
Yeah,
like it
makes
today.
sense.
That being said, the classic and adventure eras I did my best to sum up here feel different to Sonic today,
I
especially in
see.
hindsight. Whether that's a good or a bad thing is up to your interpretation. Personally, the sense of pride and celebration the Sonic brand had at the time was unmatched.
Oh,
I mean, maybe
dang.
the movies do today, but the
Dang,
games
he
definitely
lost
don't.
that.
Sonic just felt cool, and my peers had a
Like
lot of
20%
respect
cooler.
for him, too.
Yeah, that's what
I mean,
Rainbow
the only
Dash
ones
said.
that didn't like Sonic at school were the ones who preferred Mario.
It's me,
Around this time,
Mario.
Sonic X was just starting to air in Japan, and I downloaded the first few episodes and I would watch them with horrible quality on Real Player. And even though I didn't understand what
He also
was
has a point
said
too.
because it was in Japanese, Sonic was just
Well, he's talking about the freaking quality.
That's the best word to describe it. Cool. I couldn't get enough of it.
Like I said, 20% cooler.
I waited for Sonic X to come out in the United States with an English dub, and thankfully I didn't have to wait very long at all. Just one summer vacation.
No hesitate.
During
Do it
which
just.
we got another
Do it
Sonic
ASAP.
McDonald's campaign. Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 were the face of the franchise at the time. And with the release of the Sonic Advance games on the Game Boy Advance and Mega Collection on the GameCube, the 2D side-scrolling games, both old and new, were cool too. Then I noticed a
there's
bump.
the battle
A small bump,
to
but
defeat
a bump nonetheless.
Dr. Eggman.
Puzzled me. When Sonic Adventure DX released on the GameCube, a gaming magazine that I would frequently
Still
read
like Jim Carrey,
gave it
who
a
plays there.
mediocre score.
I like Jim Carrey
What?
and other
How
movies
could this
too.
happen? It was Sonic Adventure, just
Count
patched
Olaf
up.
and the Riddler.
How could a game that I and many other people
And
loved so
Mr.
much
Popper
on the
Penguins,
Dreamcast
yeah.
be
And
mediocre
Horton,
on the
Here's Who.
GameCube? I mean, at the time,
Others,
I enjoyed
and
the
others too.
GameCube port,
So,
and
yeah.
I thought the Game Gear editions were cool. What was wrong with it? I mean, it must have just been the person reviewing it. They
Yeah,
just
it could be tough
probably
to
didn't
defeat
like it.
the
Sonic wasn't for
villains.
them. Oh
Yeah,
well,
it's
must have been a
a lot of
Mario
work.
fan that never got over the rivalry, right?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think I
well,
prefer
on to the
Mario
next
instead
game.
of Sonic. Nah, no, no offense,
Heroes
Sonic. I like
released
Mario
6
better.
months later, and again,
Still have that Mario Kart
critics
Wii
didn't like it
in my
very
Wii game.
much. Wait a minute, what's happening? I mean, I liked it. I mean, yeah, it wasn't as good as the adventure games, but
Okay,
it doesn't
we're not
mean
talking
it
about
was
Mario.
bad.
We're talking about Sonic.
I was excited to have a new Sonic game after over 2 years. I'm not counting the Sonic Adventure ports to the GameCube and compilations and stuff like that. Also, Sonic Heroes had most of the Chaotix return too. You have no idea how cool that was to me as a
Yeah,
kid.
whenever it's chaos,
It
it's
was
a lot of
great.
fighting going on. It went
Then,
really
the
wild.
next year,
And
Shadow
it's
the
quite painful.
Hedgehog
It's like
came out, and
so many punches
that
there.
was it. The Sonic brand was officially no longer cool. It was a laughingstock and an embarrassment.
I
Not
guess it
only
was.
were the games considered
Was.
bad, but the fan base was considered bad too for a multitude of reasons. One of which was the
Ooh.
complaining about the voice cast switching.
I mean,
Just
I
a
can tell
side
that
note
you're
here,
honest.
It was just the English voice cast that switched. The original cast from Sonic Adventure was replaced with the cast from the English dub of Sonic X that just came out 2 years beforehand. In Japan, though, the voice actors stayed the same. That was pretty cool. What's also really cool from Japan is Tokyo Treat and Sakurako. Hi guys, I'm Moogie Mikey.
Oh yeah, because I can tell I saw those,
We're going through
the one from the
September box
beginning.
for Tokyo Treat.
Yeah,
You guys
Tokyo.
are not going to want to miss this limited edition box.
Yeah, this month for September is going to be focusing on the Moon Festival.
And there's some
a lot
couple of
cool things in
snacks,
this box to
drinks.
coincide with that.
Yes, there's a lot of deliciousness going on here, and as you can see, there's also a lot of variety in the things that we're taking out.
Yeah, so one of the biggest things in Japan for September is Tsukimi, which is also known as the moon viewing, like Hanami in the spring. Tsukimi is all about appreciating
Tsukimi.
nature's wonder. So this time it's the harvest moon, and Tokyo Treat found a way to fit that into their box.
There's literally so many snacks, I'm dropping some of them as I'm sharing.
You gotta be
They're
careful
all
there, man.
Very, very good.
Or miss.
Super tasty, and that soda was amazing.
Thanks for snacking.
Now onto
That's
the Sakurako
nice.
box.
That's nice.
Because fall is right around the corner, in September, Sakurako wants to celebrate with this box.
This box is specifically curated for the Kyoto Moon Festival, and to coincide with that, there's lots of limited edition items in this box that you're not going to want to miss out for in time for September. There's a special cookie with a unique matcha design on it. There's a limited edition plate, a little snack plate included.
A little dish, yeah.
Kinda makes me
it was
hungry
super
when there's a
cute.
lot of snacks
You
at
guys
the
are
Japan.
not going to want to miss out on this. Now is the time to get ready for fall, to get ready for September, and to fully dive in to the many tasty things this box has in store for you.
Yeah, because fall means cooler weather, you can use these treats here along
Yeah, I
with
do
tea
like
bags
fall
in
and
order to
spring.
warm yourself up as the
But,
weather cools
yeah,
down.
winter's too cold.
Exactly, and I'm about to
Summer's
give you
too
guys
hot,
this dish
so
reveal.
I
It's
prefer
super
fall.
cool. You're not
Yeah, I think I
gonna
like
wanna
fall
miss
better,
this.
yeah.
It's a great little dish to eat
It's
off
less
of
hot and
to
cold.
put your tea bags on
No,
when
no,
you're done,
less cold,
and to
less
share
cold.
some snacks with some friends.
Alright, so let's try some of the contents from the Tokyo Treat box.
This was an orange mochi. It's super
What do you think
gooey,
about the
gooey, and
treats?
delicious.
Yeah, mochi is
That's
really,
also
really good. It's very
interesting
good.
there.
And then you got the soda here, the ume soda.
The ume soda was super flavorful. I actually want to go get more. It was so good.
Ume means
Fruity.
plum, doesn't
And
it?
it's fruity.
Actually, apparently ume is an apricot, but many people do say that it tastes like, plums.
Oh, okay. And then here we have the Hello Kitty Star Milk Bread.
Star milk bread.
Trying to open it here. You'll get it.
It was so good. Can't resist. Can't
Yeah.
keep me back from this flavor.
This one is actually
Oh,
my favorite
dang.
box
Wow.
so far, from what I've tried. These were very, very good. I love them.
Yeah.
Same.
Nice.
2 thumbs up for me.
I'll say thumbs up
Alright,
to
now
this
let's
too.
try some treats from the Sakurako box.
Ooh, this one's my favorite.
Okay, so starting off on
What do you
this
think?
milk dish that came in this box, we have the Tamba Black Bean Arare,
The retro animal Yoshi cookie.
and we have Kyoto Candy, which is made specifically for
Wow, it's kind of yummy.
These
I mean, it's
were
pretty-
delicious.
looks like it's
In fact,
really
I
sweet.
wanted more. You guys are not going to want to
Yeah.
miss this month's box.
If you guys are interested in getting your hands on these snack boxes, all you gotta do is just go into the video description or pinned comment below and use the code.
Yeah, it's interesting,
You might get
but
$5 off your
not
purchase
really,
of
but-
Sakurako box and Tokyo Treat box. And
It's the
also,
fans that you just want me to
thanks,
watch this,
guys,
how
and back
interesting
to the
it
video.
was.
So, I thought it was pretty bad when Shadow
Alright.
released, but then
Back to
a
Sonic.
year later after that, I'm sure you know where this is going, we got Sonic 06. And
Oh, Sonic
Sonic's
06.
reputation was at an all-time low. He was a punching bag for the latter half of the 2000s.
Nope, not good.
And even
Thumbs
when
down
Sonic
on this one.
came out, a game I really enjoyed.
Turn
It seemed
that
like
off
critics
again.
were so quick to be biased against it and just give it low scores, simply because of Shadow and Sonic 06 releasing beforehand. Sonic and the Black Knight also continued this trend.
Hedgehog.
Then, all of a sudden, a year after Sonic and the Black Knight, we
What
got
happened?
2 games. Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode
2
1,
games. Wow,
and
just
Sonic
2 of
Colors.
them.
Critics loved both of them. Sonic was 2D again, and Sonic Colors was like the daytime stages in Unleashed
Yeah,
with
and
more 2D platforming.
Again, I prefer
I mean, on paper,
3D,
this
like
sounds good,
3-dimensional.
right? But the keyword
Oh,
here
3Ds
is
has to be good.
2D. Ah, that's it, 2D platforming.
It was the quality,
Something the
yeah.
Advance and Rush series
It would be
did throughout
easier
the
to see.
2000s. And all of them seemed to score well with the critics. But they weren't the main titles. They were just little spin-offs to keep us satiated until the next big game
Baby,
came out on
right
consoles.
now, baby,
but
right
this
now.
is what it seemed like everyone wanted. And you know what? At the time, I could admit it was a breath of fresh air. But even then, I won't lie to you. When Sonic Colors came out, something felt off.
What happened?
I can't put my finger on it, but it was something that I had never felt before when playing a Sonic game. I mean, even games like Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic 06 didn't even have this problem.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
Shadow's
because
the villain
everyone
as well.
online liked it. I mean, they liked it a lot. Actually,
I don't know
it's
he's a
like you had
villain
to
or
like
not,
it,
or is
or
he?
else it seemed like you didn't have the best interest of the brand.
Because for me, I
in mind.
thought he was a bad
I
guy,
mean, according to everyone else,
or he just
Sonic
went through
had
tough
returned.
times back from the
Sonic's
past.
cycle was finally broken. I
Like
can't
Dark
tell you how many
Sonic or
times I saw
something.
that image flying around. Sonic Colors was the best Sonic game in years, and all of a sudden the adventure games were buggy,
Even the
glitchy
color
messes
emeralds, too.
that we should really
Jewels.
move away from.
Diamonds.
But I mean, I played Sonic Colors when it came out, and it only lasted a
I am
couple hours.
familiar with
The
that.
story was,
That one, yeah, the Sonic Colors
I
is too.
don't know, it
as
was
well.
different.
Dang, I
but
can't
just
picture it.
didn't
It was
really feel
it was
like
too familiar.
Sonic to me.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it was Sonic, but something was just not there. I didn't mind the new voice cast at all, so I know
Sounds
it
like
wasn't
it's something
that.
off.
It's just the vibe I got from Sonic was different and
Again,
not
congratulations
in a
that you free the
good way.
animals.
I mentioned the game was also extremely short.
Cute on the
There's
innocent
nothing
animals.
wrong with a short
Okay,
game,
anyways.
but this was supposed to be the next main Sonic game. Not a spin-off like Sonic
What?
and the Secret
What are the?
Rings.
What is Sonic and
Why
Tails
did it
doing? Why are
feel
they
like the
balking
game
or
held
something?
itself
Why are they
back?
like?
Was
it's-
it trying to play it safe and score brownie points with gaming magazines and websites that had
Man,
control
he does
over
talk
Sonic's
a lot about
reputation
those things
simply
about
through
Sonic.
their review scores?
One from the past
You know,
and the
I think I
present.
just answered my own question there, didn't I? I don't know if others felt the same way I did, but a lot of fans at the time were really, really proud of how well Sonic Colors did. I mean,
And
I
congrats.
get it. After
Proud of you
over
for
half
that.
a decade of your favorite series getting trash-talked, it finally seemed like we were in a good place.
Yeah,
so,
there's a lot of
course you want
complaints.
others to be happy and not poison the air, right? I mean, sure, but I knew I didn't actually feel that way. These same people were quick to dismiss IGN whenever they gave Sonic games poor reviews, and they said,
Dang it, not the
their
notification
reviews
again.
didn't matter. But
Whatever.
as soon as a Sonic game
Just
got
ignore
a
it.
good score,
Ignore it,
they
guys.
were quick to use IGN as proof the game was good. And therefore you couldn't trash talk it or disagree with it. Anything negative,
it's
really.
complainment.
Because, you know,
We don't like
Sonic
that.
cycle was
Right.
broken.
I mean, people hate haters in this, but you gotta move on. You gotta
Everyone
move
said
on and
Sonic was back.
try to be better
To me, it
and be
never
careful
felt like
next
he
time.
left. Until now. I know I mentioned Sonic 4 up there too, but I felt the same about
Sounds like
them.
he was offending or something.
It was a short, scaled-back effort, simply checking the bare minimum amount of boxes that it could. Episode 2 was even worse in my opinion, even though for some reason the general public disagrees.
I can tell that you're honest.
Anyway,
yeah.
A year
yeah.
after Sonic Colors, we got Sonic Generations. Alright. Now this one actually felt better. The marketing throughout 2011 was great, merchandise was getting pushed.
Yeah,
forward, and Sonic's
it does sound like
reputation
from
was improving,
2011.
even if I thought Sonic Colors was overrated.
Yeah.
When Sonic Generations released, I loved it. I mean, the story was a terrible missed opportunity, but this was a video game.
Yeah, so many
Gameplay first
discussions.
and foremost.
Just want to get to the point.
Everyone mostly agreed. Then 2012 came and went, and all we got was
People
Sonic
are really
Episode
interesting
2,
about this.
which prematurely
Really.
killed that little sub-series. But then came 2013, and we finally got our follow-up to the success of Sonic Colors and Generations. And it was Sonic Lost World. It was very
Lost
different.
World.
I mean, yeah, it was different. I mean, cool, that's bold. Maybe now this new style can have multiple playable characters again. But the game released and people didn't really care too much for it. The story and gameplay weren't what people wanted, so what happened? How
What's
could
going
Sega
on,
drop the
buddy?
ball like that? I mean, Generations and Colors both did very well, so how could they mess this one up? Either way, this is when I really
I have
began
no idea.
to notice the
No
division amongst
idea.
the fans. I mean, not counting the Black Eyes versus Green Eyes debate that was happening since forever.
It's terrible.
Sega didn't know what to do with the gameplay style, and modern and classic Sonic were now two separate entities, and the stories tried really hard to be vapid and childish. Just what in the world happened
It's like
to
my
Sonic?
childhood.
A
Sonic is
decade
my
prior to
childhood.
this, he was the coolest
But I think
thing
Mario
ever.
is mostly in video
And now it
games.
seems like the brand is so self-aware and self-deprecating to an alarming degree. And at this point, the brand was making fun of itself so you didn't have to. Did you find yourself
also-
laughing
yeah,
at
the
how
brand
bad the
could be
stories were, or how cringe
Pretty
Sonic
confusing,
is now?
or yeah,
Well,
pretty cringe
good,
what he said.
Because that was always intentional
Yeah.
and part of the plan. Imagine a kid at school getting bullied, and then they just start
Oh,
making
I
jokes at
hate
their own
bullies.
expense,
Yeah,
just to
bullies are
discourage the
total
bullies from
jerks.
picking on them further
No
as
way.
a defense
They're
mechanism.
morons.
That's what this feels like. But I mean, come on. As someone who stuck with the series since the early 90s, I recognize it has a lot of baggage, but it also has a lot to be proud of too.
Careful
And
with the
because of
lava.
that, It shouldn't be
Eh,
moving the
another
bar this
Dr. Edmund,
low
as
at
usual.
criticism.
It's
Why
like
does it
same old,
need to
same
combat
old.
criticism to this degree anyway? The series at this point was over 2 decades old, and it seemed like it was walking on eggshells, afraid of its own reputation. Righting wrongs
Well,
is definitely a
you
good
almost
thing,
died there
but
from the
amount
lava.
they scaled back
Okay,
on
anyways.
because they were afraid of making.
Sorry, I don't know why
another
did I
Sonic
keep
sort of seemed
making reactions about the
ridiculous.
background. I'm supposed to
It
make
felt
reaction
like
what
the respect
the
the
guy is
brand had for
talking.
itself was
Yeah.
gone, and
I mean,
it
I
was
do
all
both.
right
I do
just getting
both.
by on the bare minimum as long as the Metacritic score was
I don't know
at
why
least
did I keep
acceptable.
making reactions on
So
the one from the
then
background while he was
why
playing.
did Sonic Boom happen? Yeah.
Sonic
what?
Boom. Oh
I
yeah.
thought they were afraid of pulling another Sonic 06. I mean,
Really?
yeah, this game isn't a mess in
Like
the
you
same
thought they
way
were
Sonic
pulling
06
their
was,
legs,
but it wasn't
but
good
I think
at
they
all.
are.
If this was their idea of trying to have multiple playable characters back
It's
again,
the
then they
creators
really
do
went about
what they
it
want
the wrong way.
wanted to.
I won't get into the development of it here, but this really couldn't have been released at a worse time. So we had a 3-year drought, or 4 years if you don't count Sonic Boom since it's not a main series game, even though its reputation and story writing actually did have an effect on the overall brand.
I was thinking there's
Either
mostly a
way,
lot of Sonic
It was 4
games
years
there.
of no main title, and Sonic's reputation was back in the gutter. Again,
Just
like
so
it
many.
was in the late 2000s.
Too
with
many of them.
Sega. The only thing that was different now was the social media accounts continued to be self-deprecating about the brand, almost like clockwork. I mean, if you took a look at the series in the mid-2010s, it would seem like Sega wanted Sonic to be nothing but silly little games about a blue hedgehog that you couldn't take too seriously.
And I'm very sorry that I keep moving too much because
Sonic Mania and
I have my
Sonic
old
Forces
chair that's not a little
back to back. The latter of which made me realize
not really
that people
comfortable,
were
but
longing for a more serious
I
story.
think I should get a new chair
During the
later.
game's development and the build-up to release,
But it's
it
gonna
was
take a while.
marketed as a
Yeah,
story
my
that
chair.
took itself seriously. Remember Sonic's dad jokes from Sonic Colors and the Saturday morning vibe from Sonic Lost World, or the
Also, sexual
toughness
harassment
that Sonic
is
Generations
no
story?
good. I mean, that's true. That's true,
It
folks.
seemed like Sega was listening.
Kids
during
don't
that
do
4-year
this.
gap. So
Yeah,
that's
don't do
good.
this, kids.
We waited long enough, and it's been 11 years since Sonic 06, so it's about time they
Yeah,
start
it
getting
has
their
been a
feet
while.
wet at least. Classic
Like,
Sonic
huge
showed the
while.
reveal
It's been
trailer,
years.
which was a sign of the
Long time no
not
see.
very good things to come, but the overall tone seemed serious. Cool. Lots of people who were fans of the adventure era were looking forward to it. Then it released, and we realized we were wrong about everything. The adventure era.
Yikes.
Right. Okay, so the adventure era, at least from my perspective, seemed specifically targeted in the mid-2010s. Classic Sonic and the boost gameplay seem like the only acceptable gameplay styles according to critics, with the adventure era being the odd middle child.
Okay.
The Sonic social media accounts were in full swing, making fun of the low-hanging fruit known as Sonic 06, and even Sonic Adventure sometimes, like encouraging the Game Grumps to make
Gosh,
jokes
this
of the
talking is
series'
so
expense.
long.
I mean, don't
Sorry,
get me wrong,
I feel like I
there's
can't
nothing
even
wrong with the way
think, and
people
I
play
just
games and what
hope
their
this is
opinions are.
over.
Even with the Game Grumps, my issue is not with them or what they
Did you say
said.
Great Game
But
Grumps?
it was weird how it seemed like everything that
Yeah.
they said was far more prioritized at the time than other content creators that actually cared for this series. Fortunately, it seems like this has changed lately, with Sega embracing other fans and content creators. But I mean, at the time, it was
Like
just
me,
incredibly
I also a
frustrating
content
with how far
creator
the brand
doing
was
YouTube,
just
which I'm
willing to
doing
make
it right
itself
now.
look bad, so the
Yeah, I've done a
critics
lot
didn't
of reaction videos since
By the way, just
2016.
for the record, I don't hate the boost gameplay. Just like the other gameplay styles, I feel like it's pretty fun when done right, even if it overpowers.
And where's the
Sonic a little bit.
communication?
I actually always thought it would be a better
Jeez.
gameplay style
Means
for Super Sonic.
teammates.
But anyway, moving on. Jumping forward a bit, Mania and Forces, they came out in late 2017. Mania was
Okay,
a success.
another
as
game
many had
or
predicted,
show
and
or I
Forces
don't know.
was just unfortunately mediocre. Now, I mean, it's not a terrible game. I mean, it plays well.
I'll say not bad,
Like
not
Sonic
good.
Colors, I felt like
That's what he
something was
thinks.
missing. The game is short, it plays it safe, and with Mania releasing just 3 months beforehand, makes classic Sonic's presence just feel even more unnecessary. Doesn't help that classic Sonic didn't play as well either.
Jesus.
This is the game that officially split the two Sonics into separate entities, to which a lot of people were upset and surprised. For those of you who don't know, in Sonic Generations,
I don't know why the classic
characters
ones are
just the modern ones,
great.
but from the past.
Or better than that.
In Forces, though, Tails specifically says that classic Sonic is from another dimension. Personally, I'm okay with this because I feel like it makes more sense. I mean, let's be real.
I
Classic
think I
Sonic being
can see the
modern Sonic
point
from the past
of it.
makes no sense. I was willing to accept it when Generations came out because it just seemed one big meta plot and all. But how did the classic characters grow into their modern selves? Sonic, Tails, and everyone else just changed
Who knows?
colors and magically
We
grew
wonder.
irises? Sonic couldn't speak for some reason, but then became a chatterbox later on? How did
What?
Eggman, a fully
What?
grown man,
Really?
completely change his height and shape?
Come
I
on.
know it wasn't meant to be thought about this deeply, but anyone who tries to think about it even just a little bit after accepting it at face value might have some questions. Because of the different personalities, designs,
Oh,
and
boy.
age discrepancies, and more, having the characters be separate entities makes more sense. At least to me. But that doesn't mean I like it. I don't like classic Sonic showing up with modern Sonic. I feel it
Oh, I
complicates
guess I
things
take
more
that
than it
back.
should.
Also, some
This
people
is a
do
symptom
not
of
like
a
the
much
classic
bigger issue that
ones.
continues today.
Never mind.
Until Sonic Frontiers releases, I honestly don't know if anything like that will pop up again. Because even if Ian Flynn is
I
writing
think I said it quite opposite. See, this is why I can't think straight while after
the
work.
issue I'm talking about affects
Told you
both the
guys.
stories and gameplay styles of Sonic. As I've said, when I grew up with Sonic, it was during the Genesis and Adventure eras. The portrayal of the characters, the designs, and the aesthetic of the
Yeah,
series is what made
Cayman,
me
stop
love
yawning.
it. Now,
Come on, get it
if I were a
together.
child during the 2010s, though, I'm not exactly sure if the way the series was portrayed would have hooked me like it did.
Didn't see that so many times doing.
I know there are a lot of people
This.
who enjoy games like Sonic Colors and other
Well,
games.
yeah, Sonic after you finish the game
and that's
and
perfectly
go into the
fine.
next level.
Personally, though, I do prefer the quote-unquote darker stories from the 2000s. Most
The
of them
darker
are
ones-
even dark. I mean, sure,
Yeah,
a few of
it's
them jump the
pretty
shark,
creepy,
but
by the
they're
way.
just
It's
called
really
dark
weird,
because
or
they played
weirder,
it
or
mostly
something
straight.
like those.
Acting like Sonic was the only series that did this kind of thing at the time.
Yeah, I don't like those
disingenuous,
dark
though.
scenes. It kind
I
of
mean, that was
disturbs.
the era when it was cool to be edgy. It's just some of the Sonic games we're talking about here weren't fundamentally good, so it was easy to make fun of the stories too. Why can't Sonic have a more serious and engaging story? Is it because the designs are cartoony? Just because there
Really?
are abstract visuals does not mean
That's
that
what
the
he
story
wants
should
to
keep
know.
itself in a box. The same counts for gameplay too. For the past decade, I sort of feel like Sega was bullied into treating the Sonic series
Sometimes I don't understand what
before
he's
straight
saying.
up
Sometimes I
embracing
don't.
it.
Sometimes
outside of
I
Sonic.
do. But what he's saying, the
games in
facts.
the meta era were no
Maybe I
longer
wasn't-
than 5 hours each,
Yeah,
and
when
they
I was saying a
were
big
heavily
fan of Sonic,
influenced by
I
the
said I
classic
don't.
era in one way or
I'm not a
another,
huge fan of
as
those,
if
so
it
there's
was
some
the
part of those that I
Sonic
do
era
not
to do things
understand.
right. They were
So,
light on story.
Again,
and they were
I tried my best,
Sonic-only.
folks. I tried.
I mean, except for Sonic Mania, of course. It seems like with what we've seen of Sonic Frontiers, they're trying to distance themselves from the meta era in a few ways. There are no wisps, a staple of the meta era, in sight. The story seems like it's playing it straight, I think, but it's hard to tell.
Keep on
The same
straight.
thing happened with Forces, so I won't be so quick to judge. As I've said,
Yeah,
Ian
stick together.
Flynn, a veteran writer from the comics that a lot of people seem to like, is at the helm, but there are guidelines he must abide by, whether he likes it or not.
Adios.
Personally, I do not read the IDW comics, and I stopped reading the Archie comics during the Ken Penders era. Therefore, I don't have
Well,
much
this one I
experience
also
with Ian
understand
Flynn,
that why
so
he
I'm not
stopped
exactly sure
reading
what
those
to expect.
comics. Yeah, not into
But because Ian
comic
Flynn
books
is
as well.
involved,
So
I see lots of people have more faith in the game's story, and that's a good sign. On the other hand, there are still other people that say the stories in Sonic games are not important. And to that I disagree.
how come?
I think the gameplay and story go hand in hand. I mean, sure, at the end of the day, I believe gameplay should take priority, because it's a video game and not a movie. But without a story that tries to be at least somewhat engaging...
The way you said about the movie reminds me. I mean, there are movies too in
I've seen
Sonic.
people get into arguments on Twitter
Then again,
about
I did saw
gameplay
Sonic
versus
3,
story in Sonic
the
games
live
when it
action
comes to
one.
importance. I can't believe it's even come
Yeah.
to this. Sonic is a legacy series like Mario, Pac-Man, Mega Man, etc.
Yeah,
that should have
other games as
dignity
well.
rather than
For
just
me,
trying
I
to
still
do the
prefer
bare
Mario.
minimum to get by. Because honestly, that's what it feels like it's doing. Sonic Frontiers is giving me more hope, but if the last decade has taught me anything, it's to keep my expectations in check until the game comes out. And the
So
game
many
being around
talking.
30
I'm
hours is
sorry,
a good
folks. I was.
sign, even if it's just
I
artificially
feel like I
extended
want to go
because of
take a
grinding
nap.
or fetch quests. Only
Alright.
time will tell. To wrap things up, I miss the way the adventure era carried itself. This goes for some of the games from the Dark era too. Sure, some of them missed the mark, but even when that happened, it felt like it tried. Even with bad games,
It tried
effort and
stuff.
intentions do matter. It is true though, the quality around this time was questionable. These games didn't have to be bad.
No one's perfect.
Sega
I
released
mean,
them
no
in
one is.
unacceptable states anyway, and that's on them. Yeah, they tried to fix it later
On their
but it
own.
seems like they traded soul for humility. And you know, I hate to say that. I hate to say that some of the recent Sonic games feel
Yikes.
soulless. Remember, this is Sonic the Hedgehog, a series that had an incredible influence
Yeah,
on
it's
gaming
Sonic. What
and
do you
culture,
expect?
and it persevered for over 30 years which is a huge detail I feel like Sega took for granted throughout the 2010s.
Sega.
In the 90s,
Okay, I don't
there
know
were
why
a
I
lot
said
of
it
games
again.
that tried to mimic the Sonic gameplay style, and that's because it had respect for itself and was
Learn
the
how to
standard
respect.
to be reached.
Respect elders.
It wasn't that way because
What am I talking about? It's not about elders.
It's because the developers
Gotta be
cared.
generous.
The
And
care the series had in the 90s and the early 2000s
Take
is what
no
I
for
feel
an
is missing because it affects everything.
no, don't take no for an
The
answer.
story, the gameplay, the aesthetic, it's all intertwined with one another. You know, as long as Sonic games continue
Again,
to
there's
come
some
out,
interesting things
there
that
is
are.
a chance this care could come back. Look at the movies. They're a great example of what can be accomplished if there's care put into the brand. I know lots of people are saying Sonic Frontiers is Sonic's last chance, but let's
Wow.
be real here. Even if this game flops or is mediocre like Sonic Forces, many of those Sonic fans will be excited when the next game releases 5 years from now. Oh god. It's that unconditional tough love that lots of Sonic fans like myself have for the
Yeah,
series.
the tough love is
And I
totally
feel
difficult.
Sega eats that up,
Whenever they say
because no matter
those,
the quality of the
still
product,
complaining,
it
saying
will be
rude
purchased
things.
by a fan that either loves it, hates it, or an ignorant parent for their child that doesn't care about the quality and just wants to have fun. That last one there, that is who Sega is targeting. And
Oh.
I get that. I mean, I get why kids that grew up with Sonic 06 liked it. I know Sonic Shuffle is technically bad.
So that's the
I
reason.
can't help but love it because I grew up with it. And I had more patience for that kind of thing as a kid. So, my hope here is that Sega understands that there are lots of people that care about this series, and they're the ones that help keep it alive.
Gosh.
It doesn't matter how long you've been a fan, though, either. Whether you've
Not
loved
really
the
a big
series
fan
for
of
one
it,
day
so.
or for 31 years, these games wouldn't exist without people like me and you. The power
Don't
that
play
we
it too
have
much.
as consumers
It's not healthy.
is what allows
It's bad
the
for you.
series to continue, which is definitely a privilege not many video game series have enjoyed, as I mentioned earlier. Sonic is especially lucky to be around after the many eras and years of division the series has created amongst the fan base, including the reputation it had during the Dark Era. And even though some fans don't see eye to eye on gameplay level or portrayal, they still love this character all the same. I'm still quite open to what Frontiers
Never changes.
has to offer, and I'm
Nothing
excited for the
happens.
good changes it can bring. My personal hope, though, is that Frontiers and the Sonic brand as a whole will not be afraid to play it straight, and will allow itself to be strategically bold like it once was. I'm critical of Sonic because I love it, and I know it's capable of doing great things because it accomplished
He
it
understands.
before. Without those great things, I would not be here, and neither would you. I expect nothing less of a series as resilient as this one.
It's almost over, folks. It's almost
Hey
over.
guys, thank you so much for sticking around.
I made
I
it.
know this video is unorthodox
Hell
for
yeah.
my channel, but I really wanted to talk about Sonic's past, present, and future here, especially since Sonic Frontiers is coming
Yeah,
out.
we all have
New
to
cartoons are on
focus
the way soon,
on the
so hit that
future.
subscribe button and
Yeah,
keep an
that's-
eye out. I'll catch you
That's
guys
important.
later.
Yeah, please like and subscribe. I get that. Wow. Alright, folks. I did it. I finished those 4 videos. I think the last one is the longest. Yeah, 3 ones are a bit short, so. Dang. Yeah, I'm kind of not in the mood to talk a lot of those things after doing reactions. Because I did react enough when I did 4. Yeah. But the AnimatedJames one, it's good. I liked it. And great skits what he did. But dang, the fans, what he has begun doing this, a little hostage. It's dark. It's scary. Yeah, I can tell that AnimatedJames was super scared that he killed someone, his fan. Not happy. Screwed. Yeah. I can tell that he got scared. Yeah, it was scary, but in the middle of the BronyCon or something. Yeah. Yeah. But still, it was good for AnimatedJames, and I'm still sad that he discontinued, the one that says AnimatedJames discontinued his channel. Yikes. I don't know what's he up to, probably his work or stuff. Yeah, works can cause not much people doing YouTube and stuff. Yeah. Also about the video, well, about the fans that you got really excited or obsessed. Yeah, really scary. In the Thomas Land, well, it's soothing, and so does the Thomas Explorer Rails. See, a lot of kids love Thomas the Train Engine, but there are a lot of people, totally a lot of people, and a lot of characters in Sonic in the past. And the last one about Sonic, oh, that was so long. Like, there's some parts that I can't understand a thing, or if y'all, all comments really curious to gonna discuss as well. I know please just get off my back and judge me too much because I did my best about the past Sonic. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but sometimes I understand what's been happening about his discussions about Sonic. But you know what? Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of things going on. So yeah. Alright folks, so that is pretty much it. So again, I am super tired from part-time job from work at Blake's Lauderburger. And so yeah. But I did my best. So link in the comment below. Oh, let me try again. Link in the comment below which videos you want me to request. And I hope you guys like it, subscribe to me, and peace off. Oh, by the way, God bless you all. So yeah. And again, love you all.